The Honourable Member for Stephenville-Port.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And thank you for the opportunity to rise today and speak to Bill 29, an act to amend the College Act. I'd like to thank my honourable colleague, the Minister of Advanced Education and Skills, the member for Corner Brook, for introducing this piece of legislation, and of course the points that he's made. I'd like to thank the member for Conception Bay Conception Bay East Bell Island, for the very well points he's made there as well. I have great respect for the College of North Atlantic and certainly applaud the administration and the staff all across this great province and all of the campuses for the great work that they do. I'm also proud to stand and say that I'm a graduate of the College of North Atlantic program at the campus in Stephenville, and that both of my parents actually were teachers there. My father taught at the College of North Atlantic, which changed its name several times, for 29 years. And my mother taught there for 22 years. And being one of 5 children, I had 2 sisters that were graduates of the College of North Atlantic, as well as my younger brother. And the member for Conception Bay East Bell Island referenced some changes over the years, and certainly there was a number of transitions in our college system in the province over the years. It was great to sit down with my mother the weekend and get a bit of a history lesson, if you will, as to how things evolved over the years. And she informed me that prior to 1963, there was only 1 trade school in the province. And then in '63, we saw the opening of College and Trades and Technology in St. John's and 11 other district vocational schools across the island. So that was in '63 when things started expanding with respect to our college system here in the province. There was some rejigging done of the system in '77, again in '87. Furthermore, again in '92, as the member opposite alluded to, with respect to the technical trades, of course, with the demand for trades and technology programs across the islands in various locations. And then in '97, we seen the former incorporation into the College of North Atlantic, the headquarters of which I'm proud to say is located in Stephenville. And has been since that time, and certainly plays a very important role to the local economy there. The College of North Atlantic does some great programming right now and tremendous benefits to students who wish to study and complete diploma programs there. They currently have the ability to transfer into degree programs into a variety of universities across the country. And you know, transferring credits to universities from a college program is a tremendous benefit to students. It can allow students to complete a degree program in 2 or 3 years and perhaps less than the typical 4-year degree requirements, allows students to stay closer to home, families not to move, and so on and so forth. And currently, graduates who wish to further their studies can transfer into Cape Breton University, Lakehead University in Ontario, University of New Brunswick, Okanagan College in British Columbia, Memorial University, just to name a few. And so certainly a tremendous benefit there in providing our graduates of the College of North Atlantic every opportunity to further their education. And I think that this bill today certainly speaks volumes to accessing further educational opportunities for students in the province. With this legislation, we're going to be able to develop and grant applied degrees, which is going to assist in expanding of programming, essentially increasing enrollment, Mr. Speaker. Tuition revenue ideally would be increased as a result of expansion of programs, certainly allow us to be competitive on a national stage and as well as on an international stage, as the member for Corner Brook had mentioned with respect to the College North campuses in Qatar. You know, the College North Atlantic delivering these programs, in addition to increasing the educational opportunities, it will give us a competitive edge. It's certainly going to prepare our graduates for the challenges of an ever-evolving labor market. And we all know how the labor market evolves very quickly. Of course, you know, just some short time ago with a high demand on trades and then some downturns in the economy changed the way that dynamic plays out for graduates and those seeking employment, particularly with whatever background they would have studied. So by offering applied degrees are generally in areas of business, science, technology. They're a little more in-depth, if you will, a little more theoretical in nature. And applied degrees are often sought out by established professionals already working in a variety of occupations that wish to bring their technical education up to a degree level to enhance their employment prospects and their leadership capabilities. So this proposed change to the College Act is, again, allowing us to remain competitive. We're not doing something new here. We're doing something that's being done right now in 6 other provinces in the country: British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island. So it's allowing us to be competitive with the other provinces with respect to our educational opportunities. Ideally as well, in addition to increasing enrollment, it will help sustain enrollment here in the province by expanding the programs and the potential for further studies. And that's important right now as we see a declining population enrolling in our K-12 system. Also, this particular piece of legislation is a bit of a testament as well to our government's commitment to expanding opportunities and looking at other ways to generate revenue. Certainly something that was brought up during the government renewal initiative process. And even as the member opposite mentioned, although it's not a new idea, as it's been certainly discussed before, it's with great pleasure that I'm able to stand here to say that our government will currently be introducing this legislation. I don't have much to add other than that, Mr. Speaker. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's a positive news story for the college system, certainly a positive news story for the students of our province and those looking to receive education here, and certainly a positive news story for those who are currently employed and looking to further their studies as well. So I certainly suspect we'll receive some cooperation from the members opposite. I'd like to thank my colleague, the member for Corner Brook, Minister of Advanced Education and Skills, for introducing this bill, and certainly look forward to hearing what the third party has to say as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.